With us now, Cowen Managing Director Doug Creutz. He joins us with an outperform rating on the stock, price target of 147. Doug, great to have you here.
Thank you.
So how much of the Take-Two story is really levered to Grand Theft Auto, whether it be 6 or they're bringing back the original trilogy or any other iterations?
Well, GTA 6 is going to be very important for them. We expect it to launch in calendar 2024. Obviously, the game has always sold millions of units. The GTA 5 has sold certainly over 150 million to date. I think it might even be more than that. But as importantly, GTA Online has been a big money earner for them since GTA 5 came out 9 years ago. It does about $500 million a year in revenue. We think that the GTA 6 launch could take that up to a new level. Certainly, there's been a lot of innovation in online service gaming since GTA 5 came out. And when you look at other games like FIFA and Call of Duty, those are both north of $1 billion a year in live service revenue. We think GTA could do the same.
Yeah, you're hitting on one of my questions. FIFA, obviously, we just had the World Cup final yesterday. A lot of excitement around soccer right now. And in general, as we see big trends in sports, I would think that there's more interest in sports games. How does that impact the Take-Two story, but the broader gaming story as well?
Yeah, they have the premier NBA franchise, NBA 2K. It has done very well for a long time. We expect it to continue to do well. They also have a mobile football manager game, which is not huge for them, but it has been a nice performer, and we think that could benefit from FIFA a bit.
Doug, the digital ads market has been rough. So I wonder what that means for King and Zynga, which were acquired by Take-Two and Activision Blizzard. Like in the last quarter, it seemed like one did better than the other. Are they both headed for tougher times in 23, or does that mobile gaming business, casual gaming business stabilize?
Yeah, I think if you're talking about the advertising side, there's sort of two prongs to what's going on. One is that there's just been a general ad slowdown because of the economy, and that's affecting everybody. Secondly, I think on digital specifically, you've seen social networks lose a lot of share because of Apple's IDFA changes. That probably on net has been good for the mobile gaming ad networks. Right. Because people have gone away from Facebook and they've had to look for other ways to advertise, and I think that mobile games have benefited from that.
But is that better for the gaming companies, or is it better for, say, the AppLovins and the Unities of the world?
Well, it's complicated, right? Because on the one hand, I think it's good for their advertising business, just full stop. But they also used Facebook to advertise, to attract new users to their games, to generate revenue through in-app purchases. And that part of the business has been sort of undergoing a realignment over the last 12, 15, 18 months. I think we're out the back end of it now, but it has contributed to some of the sluggishness in the sector that we think will revert and go back to growth in 2023.
So, Doug, one last question. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people ask you about this when it comes to the long-term view on these video game stocks. The metaverse, is that a threat to a Take-Two? Is that a threat to some of these other names? And the fact that we see a company like Facebook spending 20%, to try to build into the metaverse, how big of a long-term risk is that to a Take-Two and some of these other video game makers?
Yeah, so I would actually say if there's any platform out there that's closest in sort of philosophy and experience to what the metaverse, if we talk about Ready Player One, it's actually Grand Theft Auto Online. You can go in there and you can be anyone and you can do anything, and there isn't somebody moderating your content for the most part. It's a very rich experience, which is why it's so popular. And I think, anybody who wants to build a metaverse, no matter how well they do on the tech side, if it isn't populated with great content, no one's going to want to show up. And so from that perspective, even if somebody else does come along with a technology for the metaverse that's really great, I believe that Take-Two's content is going to be in demand there. The gaming companies have always been somewhat platform agnostic because their content is valuable wherever you send it.
Yeah, good point there. Doug, thank you very much. We appreciate the insight.